All right, let's lower down on our mats, coming to our back. Try to push that lower back into the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Relax your shoulders into the mat. And just let your knees fall open. Maybe put your hand on your heart and your hand on your belly to allow you to go inward, tuning into your breath. Noticing your inhales, noticing your exhales, without judgment, without labeling your sensations as good or bad. Just breathe. Maybe close your eyes. And just take a couple of big inhales through your nose. And nice slow exhales through your nose. Tuning into our body before we begin moving this morning or this afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Then reach your hands over your head. Bring your feet to the bottom part of your mat and just take a big old inhale and a stretch, full body stretch here, making yourself long. And then exhale, bring your knees into your belly. Maybe wrap your hands around your shins, pushing your lower back into the mat and squeezing the tops of your thighs into your belly. And then inhale your feet up to the ceiling, flexing your ankles or flexing your feet into candlestick. And then reach up with your peace fingers and grab that right toe and lower your left leg to the floor. Trying to keep your lower back on the mat and your left leg on the mat if possible. Also relax your shoulders into the mat. And don't pull or force. We haven't even begun moving yet, so our bodies are not warm. On your next inhale, bring your left leg up. Reach for your toes with your left peace fingers, and then lower your right on your exhale, allowing your right leg to come all the way to the floor. And then continue breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. On your next inhale, bring that right foot up and reach for the outsides of your feet with your hands. And then you can pull yourself in for a happy baby. You can reach for your peace fingers and toes and straighten both legs, which you're going to see me do right here. Anything that feels good here. Again, we're just starting to move our body and warming it up before we begin moving with a little more intention. So nice slow movements, focusing on your breath. Inhale those feet back up to the ceiling, back into candlestick. And then slowly lower both legs down to the mat at the same time, keeping that lower back on the mat. If you can hover them for a second, and then pull them back into your belly, and then roll on up. We're going to make our way to table, where we're going to stretch out our wrists before we begin putting our weight into our down dog, into our wrists. So tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips and knees in alignment, and turn your fingers towards your thighs. And then any movement here, you can lean into your shoulders, you can cat-cow, you can shift into your hips. Again, anything that feels good, you can shift back towards your feet to put a little more of an extension in your wrists. Whatever feels good here. You'll see me moving around doing all sorts of things. And when you're ready, flip those hands over, palms up, so that you can put a teeny bit of weight or all of your weight, depending on where you're at this now, into your wrists. Careful if you haven't done this before, because putting a lot of weight into your wrists will hurt. If you're used to doing this, then just adjust accordingly. All right, move your way into a high plank. So plant your hands on the mat, push up through your shoulders and your wrists are aligned. Lower body is all together and your belly is being squeezed up and in towards that spine. You're on your toes, you're gazing out at your mat. And just take a couple breaths here, firing up our stomachs, firing up our glutes, firing up our lower body, our shoulders. And breathe. On your next exhale, slow lower to the mat. And then come to the tops of your feet, come to your elbows. Plant your hands flat along with your forearms into the mat. And then just elongate your spine as you come up and pull your shoulders back. Open your chest for Sphinx pose. You'll feel a little compression in your lower back here. Again, don't force it. And then exhale, bring your third eye to the mat. Bring your hands next to your chest. Engage your entire body and push yourself right back up into high plank. Inhaling on the way up and holding high plank. Breathing, inhaling through your nose, and then exhaling back into your down dog. So hands are at a 45, fingers are spread wide, shoulders are pulled back and down your back, tailbone to the ceiling, pushing your ankles or your heels into the mat, straightening those legs, gazing between your legs towards the back of the room. Inhale, gaze forward and step your feet to your hands and then fold, gazing between your legs. You can put a big bend in your knees and lay your torso on your thighs if that feels good. And then in your next inhale, come up halfway, flat back, gaze out in front of you. And then exhale, fold in, keeping your legs straight if possible. A little bend here, still not a bad idea. And then roll on up, inhaling your arms to the ceiling, gaze up, and exhale, bring your hands to your sides, palms facing forward, Tadasana. Set your intention for your yoga practice. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling, gaze up, palms facing. Exhale, left foot behind right foot, drop your right arm, left hand reaches right. Inhale, center, gaze up, make your spine long. Exhale, right foot behind left, right arm up. Inhale, back center. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, jump or step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the floor, but not all the way to the floor. And then inhale, tops of your feet, gaze up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands, fold. Inhale, roll it on up, arms to the ceiling, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up center, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the left. We're stepping behind here. Inhale, up center. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Gaze between your legs. Inhale, halfway up, gaze out. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over those feet, push back into down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Inhale, right back up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, gaze up center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right foot to the ceiling, three-legged dog. And exhale, bring the knee to your nose, pull it up and in. Then plant your right foot in the center. Warrior two legs, big bend in your right knee. Inhale, arms up. Left leg, foot is parallel to the back of the mat, leg is straight. Arms are out to a T. Gaze out at your middle finger of your right hand. Sink into that right leg. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Flex your foot. Right leg is straight. Pull your belly in. And then inhale, come up center. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. We're going to warrior two towards the back of our mat. So inhale your arms up and sink down into that left leg. Facing the back of your mat, warrior two arms gazing off of your left middle fingers. Sink into that left leg. Right leg is straight and you're pushing into the outside of that right foot. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Inhale, walk your hands, surround your left foot, step your left foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands fold. Inhale, roll on up, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up center, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the left. We're facing the back of our mats. Inhale, up center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. Jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot in the center. Inhale, warrior two towards the back of the room. Sink into that left leg, push into the outside of that right foot. Gaze off those fingers. Straight spine, belly button to spine. Pull in your abdominals. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of the mat. Flex that left foot. Inhale, come up center. Set up for warrior two towards the front of the room. Left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Bending into that right leg. Right foot is facing forward. Sinking into that big bend in that right knee. Arms extended. Gazing off that middle finger. Squeeze your back together. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Inhale, walk your hands, surround your right foot, step your right foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands fold. Inhale, roll it on up, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, up center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, gaze up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your right foot. Inhale up, warrior two to the front of the mat. Sink into those legs. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, come up center and set up for warrior two towards the back of your mat. Arms go up. Exhale into that left leg. Push into the outside of that right foot. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Inhale, walk your hands, surround your left foot, step it back, hold high plank. Push out through your shoulders. Slightly tuck your tail. We're going to walk. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. On your next exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot. Inhale, come up. Warrior two to the back of your mat. Sink it down. Big inhale in warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Inhale, come center. Raise your arms to the ceiling. Set up for warrior two to the front of the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Inhale, walk your hands to the front of your mat. Surround your right foot. Step it back, high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Fold. Inhale, halfway up. Bend your knees, setting up for chair. Feet are hip width apart. Sink your butt down. Weight is in your heels. We're going to lay our torso on our thighs and reach our hands forward, palms facing, gazing straight down at the mat. So sink down into your chair. Exhale, plant your hands and extend your left leg back. Flex your foot, raise your leg as high as you can, keeping your hips square. Standing splits. Exhale, back to chair, sinking down, laying that torso almost on your thighs, reaching forward, looking down at the mat. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, raise your right leg, plant your hands. Standing splits, right side. Exhale, back to chair, gazing down at your mat, palms facing. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up, gaze up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot to the ceiling. Three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot plant center, left foot right behind it. Foot parallel, both legs straight, archer's pose, right arm up and over, gaze at your right hand. Exhale, right hand comes forward, bend into that right knee, left leg goes straight, left arm up, right hand reaches for the back of the left leg. Revolve crescent, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, prayer hands. Exhale, left elbow hooks outside of right leg. High on that left toe, gaze over your right shoulder, prayer twist. Don't let that knee cave in. Inhale, keep that right leg bent. Peaceful warrior, left foot squared off to the back of the mat, left leg straight, right arm up. Exhale, right hand with palm forward floats in front of that right foot, left hand to the ceiling, gaze up. We're going to float our side angle. Squeeze that left glute, pull your abdominals in tight. Exhale, look down. Plant your left hand, left knee behind right knee. Inhale, right arm up, twisted curtsy. Exhale, look down. On your exhale, step your left foot back, high on your toes, straight leg. And inhale your arms forward, lightning bolt. Palms are facing, big bend into that right knee. You're gazing out at your mat about 2 feet in front of you. Torso's at a 45. Inhale, left hand plants, left leg floats, right arm goes to the ceiling, revolved half moon. Gaze up at your right hand. Pull in your belly, straighten that leg. Exhale, step your feet back, stack your feet. Keep your right hand up towards the ceiling, side plank. Gaze up at your hand. Exhale, plant your hand, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot to the ceiling. Exhale, left foot center. Both legs straight, archer's pose. Left arm up and over, right hand down. Left leg, foot parallel to the back of the mat. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. You're high on your right toe. Right leg is straight. Left arm reaching for right leg. Gaze over your left shoulder. Revolve crescent. Inhale, prayer hands. Exhale, right elbow outside of left knee. You're high on that right toe. Gaze over your left shoulder, prayer twist. Exhale, sink into that left leg, left arm up and over, peaceful warrior. Right hand down your right leg. Gaze up at your hand. Exhale, float side angle. So palm forward, left hand down by your left ankle. Gaze up at your right arm. Pull in your belly. Exhale, look down and plant your right hand. Bring your right knee behind your left knee. Raise your left arm to the ceiling. Curtsy twist. Gaze up. On your exhale, you're going to bring that right leg back straight. You're going to be high on your toe. Tilt to a 45 and inhale your arms forward, palms facing, lightning bolts. Exhale, look at the floor. Inhale, plant your right hand, right leg goes up. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze at your left hand, revolved half moon. Both legs are straight. Foot is flexed. Exhale, look down. Step that left foot back, stacking your feet for a side plank. Keeping that left hand in the air. Gaze up at your hand. Push your hips towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant your left hand, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands, resetting up for chair. Big bend in your knees. Torso on your thighs, gazing at the mat, palms facing, reaching for the front. Exhale, straight-legged fold. Left leg raises, standing splits. Gaze back towards the back of your mat. Exhale, plant your foot. Inhale, back into chair. Torso right over your thighs. Exhale, plant your hands, straighten your leg. Right leg reaches, standing splits. Keep your hips square to the mat. Exhale your leg back down. Inhale back into chair, sinking that butt down. Gazing at your mat. Exhale, half chair, arms reach towards the back. Come up high on your toes. Inhale, straighten your legs, arms to the ceiling, gaze up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, bring it forward, center planet. Inhale, both legs straight. Archer's pose, gaze up at your right hand. Exhale, right hand swims back for the left leg. Bend into that right knee. Revolve crescent, gaze over your right shoulder. Sink down into that right leg. Exhale, prayer hands. Left elbow hooks outside of right knee. Gaze over your right shoulder. You're high on that left toe. Inhale, swim that right arm up and over that bent right leg. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, float your side angle. Gaze up at your left hand. Exhale, look down, plant your left hand, bring your left knee behind your right knee, raise your right hand, twisted curtsy. Inhale. Exhale, stretch that left foot back, tilt that torso. Inhale, palms facing, lightning bolt pose, gaze out in front of you. Exhale, plant your left hand, right arm to the ceiling, float your left leg. Revolved half moon, both legs are straight. Exhale, curtsy, float it. So left knee behind right knee, sink into that right knee, pray your hands. We're going to add on. Inhale, open, warrior three, palms facing, reaching towards the back of your mat. Left foot straight, foot flexed. Inhale, bring that left leg forward, reach for the outside of that left foot. Left arm goes back and open up, dancing Shiva. Exhale, release your foot and reach back with your left hand to grab the instep of your left foot. Bring your knees together. Pull your belly in and tilt. Reach your right arm forward and kick into your left hand with your foot. Dancer. Come up to standing on the exhale. Take your left foot, bring it on top of your right knee. Pray your hands and sit down. Temple dancer. Gaze out at the mat in front of you. Sink down into that right leg. Inhale, grab your left foot, come up. Right hand on the top of your left foot and reach your left hand around for your right elbow pit. Take that left knee, point it towards the floor. Stand up tall and open your hips, shoulders back and down. Exhale, release your foot, step it back, plant your hands. Side plank, stack your feet, right arm goes to the ceiling. Lift that top leg if you can. Hold, side plank. Exhale, bring your leg down, flip into high plank. Hold high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, plant your foot. Inhale, come up, archer's pose, left arm up and over, both legs straight, foot parallel to the back of the mat. Bend into your left knee, right arm comes up, you're high on your right toe, gaze over your left shoulder, revolved crescent. Inhale, prayer hands. Exhale, right elbow hooks outside left knee, gaze over your left shoulder, prayer twist. Inhale, peaceful warrior, left hand up and over, big bend in that left knee, right arm down, right leg is straight. Exhale, float your side angle, gaze up at your right hand, pull that core in tight. Exhale, look down, plant your left hand, right knee behind left knee, left arm to the ceiling, curtsy twist. Right leg steps back, inhale, both hands forward, by your ears, or biceps by your ears, lightning bolt pose. Exhale, plant your right hand, float your right leg. Inhale, left arm up, revolved half moon. Exhale, look down. Inhale, float your curtsy, prayer hands. Right knee behind left knee. Flex that foot up towards your bum. Inhale, open, warrior three. Palms facing, reaching behind you. Flex your foot, gaze out at the mat in front of you. Inhale, come up to dancing Shiva. Left hand reaches for the outside of your right foot. Right arm back, both legs straight if you can. Stand up tall, shoulders back. Exhale, release your foot. Right hand grabs the instep of the right foot. Bring your knees together. Begin tilting your torso forward, reaching your left hand forward, kicking into your hand with your right foot. Dancer pose. Keep your hips squared. Gaze out at the mat in front of you. Exhale, release your foot, right foot on top of left knee, sink down, prayer hands, temple dancer. Hold temple dancer. And breathe, inhaling through your nose. Exhale, take your foot, come up to standing. Left hand grabs the top of the right foot. Right hand reaches around for the left elbow pit, standing up tall, bringing that knee down towards the floor. This is a stretch and a hip opener. Gaze out at the mat in front of you to maintain your balance, then release your foot. Step it back, plant your right hand, stack your left foot on top of your right foot. Inhale your left arm up, and then raise that top leg up, flexing the foot. Again, keep it stacked if it's too much to float it. Exhale, drop it, and then plant your left hand, high plank. Hold high plank for a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big inhale in your down dog, and exhale. Tailbones to the ceiling, gazing between your legs. Inhale, gaze forward. Find a nice solid dog. Bringing those heels to the floor. Straight legs, shoulders down. Inhale, left foot to the ceiling. And extend your right arm like you're going to shake somebody's hand. We're going to take a little balance here. Then we're going to reach back with our right hand and grab that left foot, and we're going to open up our hips if we can. I'm getting a little off kilter here, so try to hold your balance with your bind and breathe. Exhale, release your bind, come back to down dog. Taking a big inhale, raising that right leg, and then raising your left arm, and then reach for the top of your right foot with your left hand, and hold. A little stretch here, a little balance here. And then take a couple breaths, and then exhale, release, planting your hands and your feet, coming back into that down dog again. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Sinking back into those knees, back into that chair pose, looking straight down at the mat, palms facing. Exhale, straighten your legs. Lift your left leg, standing splits. Big inhale. Exhale, plant your foot. Inhale, come back to chair, gazing down at your mat. Exhale, plant your hands, reach your right leg back, standing splits, gazing towards the back of the room. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, back into your chair. Exhale, half chair, high on those toes, reaching for the back of the room, palms facing. Inhale, straighten your legs, stay high on those toes, reach for the ceiling and stretch. Exhale, drop your heels, look up, goal post your arms, open up your chest, open up your throat. Inhale, hands back to the ceiling, gaze up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your foot. Inhale, come up, archer's pose. Right arm up and over, legs are straight. Foot parallel. Exhale, bend into that right leg. Revolved crescent warrior. Reach for that left leg with your right hand. Exhale, prayer hands, prayer twist. Left elbow hooks. High on that left toe. Gaze over your right shoulder. This time, float that. So put your weight into your right leg. Keep that bend in the knee and lift your left leg. Floating your prayer. Exhale, step that foot back right behind the right foot. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Float it. Palms facing outward. Gaze up at that left hand. Exhale, look down. Inhale, open to Trikonasana. Bind that right toe. Straighten that right leg. Exhale, bend back into your floating side angle. Then exhale, plant your left hand, twisted curtsy, right arm to the ceiling, left knee behind right knee. On your next exhale, step that left foot back. Inhale, arms forward into lightning bolt, big bend in that right knee. Exhale, look down. Inhale, open into half moon. Right hand plants, left leg floats, left arm up to the ceiling. And then exhale, plant your left hand. Inhale, your right arm up. Revolve your half moon. Next, exhale, curtsy. Float it. Left knee behind right knee. Come up. Prayer hands. Inhale, open to warrior three. Palms facing. Flex that foot. Gaze out in front of you. Inhale, come up to dancing Shiva. Right hand reaches for the outside of the left foot. Left hand back. Turn your gaze back. Exhale, release your foot. Left hand grabs the top of the left foot. Bring your knees together. Inhale, right arm forward. Tilt, kicking into your left foot. Dancer pose. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale, come into temple dancer. Left foot on right knee. Exhale, sink it down. Prayer hands. Gaze out in front of you. Inhale, right hand grabs the top of the left foot. Left hand reaches behind your back for your right elbow pit. Stand up. Take this nice stretch, hip opener. Gazing down at the floor in front of you. Big inhale. Exhale, release your bind. Left foot steps back. Plant your hands. Right foot goes to the inside of the left thigh. Tree legs in a side plank. Right arm up to the ceiling once you get set up. Hold side plank with tree legs. When we exhale, we're going to come into high plank with tree legs. Keep your tree legs. We're going to take our chaturanga with our tree legs. Inhale, come up. Then when you're in high plank, then step that right leg back. So you're holding high plank and then exhale, down dog. Take a big breath in down dog, gazing between your legs. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose, plant your foot. Inhale, come up, archer's pose. Left arm up and over, both legs straight, right hand down the leg. Bend into that left knee, right hand up. Come up on your right toe, revolve crescent, gaze over your left shoulder. Exhale, prayer hands. Right elbow hooks outside left knee, gaze over your left shoulder, prayer twist. Float your prayer twist, so bring your weight into your left leg. Keep that left knee bent, look down at the floor, float your right leg. And then exhale, step it back, peaceful warrior. Right arm goes back down the leg, left arm up and over, bend into that left knee. Exhale, float your side angle. Look up at your right hand. And then exhale, look down, reach for your bind, straighten your left leg, Trikonasana. Then inhale, and then exhale, bend back into that left knee and float that side angle again. And then on your next exhale, plant your right hand, right knee behind left knee, left arm up, curtsy twist. Exhale, look down. Inhale, right leg steps back and arms come forward, lightning bolt. Sink into that left knee, torso's at a 45. Inhale, left arm plants, right arm to the ceiling, right leg floats. Half moon, open those hips. Then close those hips on the exhale when you plant your right hand and lift your left, revolved half moon. Flex your foot, left leg straight, then squeeze that right knee behind your left knee and inhale up into floating curtsy. And then exhale, then inhale into warrior three, arms reaching back. Next inhale, bring that right knee forward, reach with your left hand for the outside, dancing Shiva, right hand back, legs straight, gaze back at your right hand. Exhale, release your bind, right hand reaches for the instep of your right foot, left hand comes forward and tilt, kicking into that right hand, dancer pose, square your hips, belly button to spine. Inhale, come forward, right foot on top of left knee. Exhale, sit down, temple dancer, prayer hands, gaze out in front of you. Tough flow, lots of dancers. Inhale, left hand grabs the top of that right foot. Right hand reaches around behind you for the elbow pit of the left arm. Right knee points down, shoulders back and down, core is engaged. Glutes are also engaged here. Exhale, release that foot, plant your right hand. Left instep of your foot goes on the inside of your right thigh for tree legs. Left hand up towards the ceiling for side plank with tree legs. Pull your core in, squeeze your hips up, keep your tree legs, plant your left hand, high plank, chaturanga with tree legs. Inhale up to plank with tree legs. Step that left foot back, high plank, hold high plank. Exhale, down dog. Gaze between your legs. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. And then hop your feet to the outsides of your hand, coming into a Buddha squat. Prayer hands. Triceps are pushing into the insides of those knees to widen those hips. Spine is tall. Shoulders are back and down. Take a breath in your Buddha squat. On your exhale, sit back. Hands and feet rise for boat. Pull your core in, make your spine super tall. Find your sits bones here. Flex your feet and try to straighten your legs. Pulling that belly button to spine and reaching with your hands towards your feet. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. If you would like to take a supported, I'm transitioning into that. It allows me to practice with my legs straight. So if you want to slightly lean back to support, try not to put too much weight into your arms, but to more focus on lifting your legs. On your exhale, bring your legs wide, flexing your feet, engaging. Put your hands behind your ears and fold in. This is a hinge fold. Inhale up, and then tick-tock to the right. Tick-tock to the left. Inhale, center open. Exhale, nose to floor, fold. Inhale up. Tick-tock right. Tick-tock left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Nose to mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right elbow towards your right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Inhale, center. Plant your hands, coming back into that floating supported boat. Pull that core in, flex those feet. Try to straighten your legs. Hold and squeeze. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling. Inhale, come back into boat without the support if you can. Holding boat. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling, dropping your legs to the mat, reaching your hands to the ceiling, and then reaching for your feet. Paschimottanasana. Pull your belly in, engage your legs, and reach for your toes and fold on in. Inhale, come back up into boat. Breathing. Raising those legs as high as you can, keeping that spine straight. We're going to go through this process again, breathing and lifting. If you would like, turn that into a supported boat. Try to straighten your legs, almost like a pike. Pulling it in, pulling that belly button to your spine. Exhale, separate your legs, wide-legged fold. Hands behind your ears. Exhale, fold in. Inhale up. Tick-tock right. Tick-tock left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Tick-tock right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Back into boat. Exhale, cross your feet. Plant your hands. Jumper step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands. Back to chair pose. We're going to go through this flow one more time, but quicker. Exhale, plant your hands. Standing splits. Left leg up. Exhale, back to chair. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, straighten legs. Right leg lifts. Standing splits. Exhale, back to chair. Inhale, arms forward. Sink it down. Exhale, half chair. Come up on those toes. Inhale the straight legs. Exhale, drop your heels. Goal post your arms. Open up your throat. Open up your chest. Inhale up center. Exhale fold. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway up. Exhale jumper step back. Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Just going to call out poses here. Inhale right leg up. Exhale knee to nose. Plant your right foot. Inhale up. Archer's pose. Exhale right hand comes forward. Bend into that right knee. Revolve crescent. Exhale prayer hands. Left elbow hooks. Prayer twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, look down, float your left leg. Exhale, step it back. Peaceful warrior, right hand up and over. Exhale, float your side angle. Inhale, Trikonasana, triangle, straighten that right leg. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Inhale, float your side angle. Exhale, plant your left hand. Curtsy twist, right arm up. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, lightning bolt. On your exhale, plant your left hand, right arm to the ceiling, revolved half moon. Exhale, curtsy, left knee behind right knee, come up, prayer hands, float your curtsy. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, we're going to transition into dancing Shiva. Reach right hand for left, outside of foot. Inhale, dancing Shiva, left hand back. Exhale, release that bind. Left hand reaches for the instep of your left foot. Inhale, right hand forward. Dancer, kick into that left hand. Fully extend. Exhale, bring that left foot forward and sink down into Temple Dancer. Left foot on right knee. Prayer hands. Inhale, right hand grabs the top of the left foot. Left hand reaches around behind your back for your elbow pit. Come up, take your stretch. Left knee points down. Release that left foot, step it back, plant your left hand, tree legs. Right foot on the inside of that left leg, right hand towards the ceiling. Hold tree leg plank. Exhale, high plank, tree leg chaturanga. Inhale up, still with tree legs. Then bring that right foot back, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant your left foot. Inhale, come up, archers. Exhale, sink into your left knee. Revolve crescent, right hand up and over, gaze over your left shoulder. Prayer hands, right elbow hooks outside left knee, prayer twist, gaze over your left shoulder. Weight in left leg, float it. Right leg goes back. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, peaceful warrior, left arm up and over, sink into that left leg. Exhale, float your side angle, gaze up at your right hand. Then reach down, straighten that left leg. Inhale, open, triangle. Exhale, bend back into that left knee. Inhale, float your side angle. Exhale, plant your right hand. Curtsy twist, left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, look down, right leg back. Inhale, lightning bolt, both arms towards the front of the room. Torso to 45. Exhale, plant your right hand, left arm up, float your right leg. Revolved half moon. Inhale, curtsy, float it. Prayer hands. Inhale, open, warrior three, reach back. Bring that right leg forward. Dancing Shiva, left hand grabs the outside of the right foot. Inhale, right arm back. Exhale, release your right foot. Right hand grabs instep of right foot. Knees together. Inhale, left arm forward, dancer pose. On your exhale, release your dancer foot. Put your foot on top of your left knee and sink down, temple dancer, prayer hands. Gaze out in front of you. On your inhale, left hand grabs the top of your right foot. Right hand goes around your back, reaches for your left elbow pit. Stand up tall. Right knee down towards the floor. Release your foot, step it back, plant your right hand. Left foot on the inside of the right leg, left arm up, tree legs. Tree leg side plank. Exhale, high plank, tree legs, chaturanga. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward, drop your knees. And sit back to the floor with your butt. Bring your right leg forward, keeping your left foot right next to your thigh. Like a hero's pose, but half hero's pose. Keep that right leg straight and flexed. And just reach your left arm to the outside of that right foot. And hinge. And then if you would like, I'm taking my right hand and reaching for the outside or the instep of my right foot and around my foot. And then I'm taking my left hand and reaching towards my right foot. A little bit of a twisty fold here. Inhale, come up to straight spine. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to come back into a half heroes. I just come back on my elbows. If you can go all the way down to the floor, that is yogi's choice. I come down to my elbows. I'm going to open up my chest and open up my throat. Maybe even bring the top of my head to the floor if I feel like doing that. But my right leg is engaged. My core is engaged. And my left knee is staying on the mat. And we're just breathing here and opening up. On your next inhale, come up to seated and then unwind that left leg. Bring the soles of your feet together. We're going to do a little cobbler's pose here. So grab the outsides of your feet and then open them like you're opening a book. And then take a big inhale with a straight spine and then exhale, fold it on in. Taking those knees and pushing them as close to the floor as you can get them without forcing, but just opening up here. Coming forward and looking at the mat, engaging your core here, and breathing. And then on your next inhale, come to straight spine. Straighten your left leg and bring that right foot next to your thigh, next to your hip. So you're kind of in that hero's pose, but we're going to go forward before we go backwards. So inhale, straight spine, reach up, exhale, right hand reaches for the outside of the left foot and fold. And we're going to take a breath or so here. And then we're going to reach with our left hand for the inside of our instep and then around our foot and then reach that right hand up and over, looking under our right armpit and folding on in. And breathing. We're obviously going to be less flexible in one of our legs. Just don't force or push. Just elongate and breathe. And eventually your body will open up. But it takes time. And then inhale, come up to straight spine. And then exhale, we're going to roll on back. Again, I'm coming to my elbows. You can come all the way back down to the floor if you would like. Opening your chest, opening your throat. And breathing. Keeping that right knee on the floor. Keeping our core engaged, keeping our left leg engaged as well. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next inhale, we're going to come up nice and slow. Unwind that right leg. So you have both legs straight in front of you. And then we're going to roll on back. We're going to bring our arms to a T, palms flat on the floor. Bring your knees to your belly. And then on your exhale, drop your knees over to your left hand and turn your gaze to your right hand, a spinal twist. Keep your shoulders to the mat. Don't worry about how far your knees go towards the mat. Worry about keeping your shoulders, your knees will follow. So breathing in your spinal twist without forcing your legs down. Let them fall where they fall. But to get the full spinal twist, let's turn our gaze over to our right hand while our knees are falling left. Still inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Couple more breaths here. And then inhale your knees center and maybe do some circles clockwise or counterclockwise on your lower back, keeping your arms to a T with those palms down and your shoulders resting on the floor. And then we'll come center with those knees, pulling in our belly, and then we're going to let our knees fall towards our right hand on our exhale. Again, shoulders to the mat, and turning your gaze towards your left hand. And breathing. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Another couple breaths here. We're still here breathing. On your next inhale, bring your knees up through center. If you want to roll around on that lower back again, clockwise and counterclockwise for a little massage. And then inhale both feet towards the ceiling. Coming into a version of candlestick. Reach for the outsides of your feet. Bend your knees, bring them into your armpits. And come into a happy baby. And any version of happy baby that feels good here. And then when you're ready, exhale your feet to the corners of your mat. Slightly tucking your shoulders, arms down by your side, palms up. Coming into Shavasana.